असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय.
Good morning, all of you. Let us say the two prayers together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyur Ma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Revered Swamiji, who is conspicuous by his absence, learned colleagues, committed non-teaching staff, and dear disciplined students. We have seen so many movies and we have read so many stories. In all these movies and stories, we have seen much love in print, on the celluloid. Most of us do not know the meaning of love. We utter the word love, but we do not know, most of us do not know the meaning of love. We think love is attraction. And especially nowadays, the modern generation, as we see, even a student of 8th standard says, I love you. And a 6th class boy also says to a girl, I love you. Okay. And now, even college students, today tie up, tomorrow break up. And that's how we don't know the meaning of love, but people go on to marry. Even marriage takes place. But love will not say start even after marriage. It's supposed to start after marriage, but even after marriage in some cases. What happened recently, you see, in our city of Hyderabad, okay, Rajam and Ratnakumari, it was their love marriage. They loved each other in college days, they married. Both of them had decent jobs and also a very good house to live in. But in 2 years, what happened, to what fate they came, you see, over a petty thing, a silly thing. Once they were to go to New Delhi, the wife said, let's go by flight. The husband said, no, let's go by train. And there was word again, okay, retorts and counter say words. And finally it fled up into a very big argument. And the wife, unfortunately, she committed suicide. They were in their 20s, very young people. And the husband, afraid of legal punishment and a criminal case, he also committed suicide. And when we come across such incidents, we feel very, very sorry. But let's not be very pessimistic. Every couple, every wife and husband in the world are not so. And we have, all of us have read that world famous story, The Gift of the Magi, written by O. Henry. Okay. What happens in that story is so inspiring, matters of love. In that story, Della and Jim, a young couple, but they are not well off, they are not very rich. But just so, even you can say they belong to a lower middle class, living in shabby apartments, very humble dwellings. And they loved each other. They did not have gold or jewelry, but they had hearts of gold. They loved each other like that, so much. And one Christmas, the lady Della, she wanted to give a present to Jim, her husband, young husband. And Jim also had in his mind, let me give one good present to my wife Della. And they had their eye on two things. Their pride, their proud possessions were, Jim had a gold watch given to him by his father. It was a pocket watch. And Della, she inherited from her mother a long, beautiful hair that reached to her knees. And when as they would go to the market, they would see in shops beautiful chains for the watch, because Jim did not have he had a gold pocket watch, but he did not have a chain. And he had his eye on a platinum chain, but very expensive. So he simply gave up hope. And Della, this beautiful, who had this long, beautiful hair, she always desired a set of combs, very expensive combs made of tortoise shell and jeweled rims. Not these ordinary combs, but combs supposed to adorn the hair, to hold the hair, very costly combs. And this Christmas, on the Christmas Eve, Della goes to market without the knowledge of the husband. She has already saved some money, and that money is not enough to buy a costly platinum fob chain for this gold pocket watch. It was very costly. So somehow I must give this present to my husband on Christmas Day, that is tomorrow. And she went to a shop. The shop was, no, we buy hair here, they say. They would buy hair, okay. And she walks into the shop, says, see my hair, I would like to sell it. And the shopkeeper says, okay, fine hair, I'll give you $20. Okay, done, please give me $20. She takes the $20 and her savings, not more than $1, and she goes to a watch shop where she finds this platinum watch chain. She buys it. And she comes home. And after some time, the husband also comes back home from his day's work. And all the hair is cut off there. And as he enters, as he sees his wife, he finds that his wife has no hair. For some time, is it my wife Della or not? Then hearing her, oh Della, what happened to you? And Della is afraid, because I have sold out my hair, the husband will like me or not, whether he will continue to like me and love me or not. And the husband, he was dumbstruck. What happened to your hair? He takes out a packet, see what is there for you, what I have brought for you. They open the pack and sees beautiful combs, very costly combs. And what can you do with these combs? Your hair is lost. Then the wife said, no, don't worry. Say, my hair grows very fast, don't worry. Okay. But please take out your watch. I have a surprise gift for you. Take out your watch from the pocket. And what is that gift? She gives him the platinum chain. This is the kind of love, true love, that we see in, not only stories, even in real life we come across such great people, such great stories. So we have to know the difference between love and attraction, especially the love that we see on the silver screen. And Shakespeare, that great poet, okay, because he is a great poet, what he said about true love, you see, Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love that alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Love is not time's full, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears out to the edge of doom, that is death. So that is how we understand love. But love is a very deep concept. By love, all the time we don't mean the love between wife and husband or say, love between lovers. Love also means love for the nation, love for our mother, mother's love for the child. And love is such a sacred thing, such a holy thing, and such a deep thing. It's very, very difficult to understand the concept of. But one who understands what love is, one who fills his heart with love, and his life is fulfilled. Without love, see, when heart is filled with love, there is no room, there is no scope for any ill feeling like hatred, jealousy, other things. So let's all hope that our hearts will be filled with love and our life will be filled with light, because we are in Archemat and VIOL, we are exposed to such wise ideas and wise thoughts and say the such wisdom of our Swamiji and other Swamijis. So I thank the Swamiji for having given me such a golden opportunity to stand before you all, and I also thank our Samyog Sir for giving me such a nice opportunity. Thank you all.